Hello folks, shintigercurl here, that dude in straw hat, bringing you yet another awesome video. Well, we're still about 24 hours removed since the biggest news of the week concerning pro wrestling dropped. That Destination America has recently signed a show deal with prestigious independent wrestling promotion, Ring of Honor. The same company that gave us superstars such as Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, Samoa Joe, Sami Zayn, Adrian Neville, and of course Kevin Owens. Now there was a story that leaked yesterday that shortly after this announcement was made, Dixie Carter, president and owner of TNA Wrestling, gave a conference call to the talent and staff of TNA Wrestling. Now, the details of that conference call were not known at the time, but thanks to a link provided for me by my sub and fighting game master, Mr. Dante Nickings, sup nigga, he provided me with a link to an article that gives out more details about what was said and what happened during that conference call. I'm going to pull it up right now and read it for you. It is from the eWrestlingNews.com, titled "More of What Was Said During the TNA Conference Call and the Call Becoming Very Heated." So, by one Mr. Ryan Clark. So, I'm going to read it to you right now. Partial source, the Wrestling Observer. We now have some additional details on TNA's conference call that was held at 3 p.m. in Eastern Standard Time this afternoon and went for nearly 90 minutes. TNA President Dixie Carter did not give any explanation about their status with Destination America. It was suggested that neither TNA nor Destination America can publicly comment on their relationship between them due to the nature of the contract. TNA officials have also given the implication that the company could not discuss the Ring of Honor deal with talent until it was officially announced, though some at the meeting didn't buy it. The general belief is that TNA did not know about the ROH deal until it was announced. One source said they were completely caught off guard by the announcement, quote unquote. This confirms that there's been little communication between TNA and Destination America, which is obviously not a good sign. Once the call was opened up to wrestlers to speak, things are said to have gotten extremely heated, and at one point Dixie Carter told the talent that it was up to them to show the world why they were the best and that they, quote unquote, controlled their own destiny. She addressed the pay issues as if they were in the past. The story of Carter allegedly accidentally emailing a Destination America official expressing displeasure with the network did not come up. It was noted that the company was adamant about not wanting talent to leak the story or speak to outside parties. There are several opinions of the talent. Some feel better now that the situation has been addressed and hope that some will stop worrying about it, while others call it a quote-unquote circus call, in how some of the talent even began bringing up personal issues once the call was opened up for them to speak. Another said that the call was basically 90 minutes of nothing without addressing anything of substance being addressed. Distressingly for the talent, TNA's future on Destination America was not addressed during the conference call today. During the conference call, there was nothing really said except that they could not currently address the company's future on the cable network. As you can imagine, this did not make the talent happy, and they were already pissed off to begin with. MVP, Bobby Roode, Drew Galloway, and others have gone on Twitter and are clearly not happy with everything that has been going down and the extreme lack of communication. A source notes that no one at Destination America has been told anything different since the decision was made that TNA would cease airing on the network in September. As previously reported, ROH would serve as a lead-in to Impact Wrestling, and there are unconfirmed reports that Ring of Honor could get a 11 p.m. replay after Impact goes off the air. It's always possible that if the lead-in improves TNA's ratings, Destination America could keep Impact Wrestling on the air past September, but at this time there is no indication that any change to the show's status has been made. Some fear that Destination America is quote unquote using TNA and will wind up dropping them and airing ROH in the end as it becomes up to as a much cheaper price. ROH has become the #2 promotion in the United States as far as viewership is concerned, as they have the Sinclair and Destination America broadcast deals. They are running pay-per-views and live events while TNA is not. ROH's pay-per-views have been moved to Friday nights going forward. Let's see. Full details of the meeting have still not gotten out, and the exact phrasing of that Dixie Carter used in regards to the TNA Destination America update is not known. But the fact that Carter did not address the company's status with Destination America is concerning, to say the least. Destination America is also not denying the reports, which should tell you something. TNA talent have begun tweeting about Ring of Honor's deal with Destination America, promoting the fact that ROH will be the lead-in to Impact. This is reportedly something that TNA is doing on their own as opposed to acquiescing to a request from Destination America. TNA and ROH do not have a working relationship. It is possible that, though not confirmed, that TNA has asked talent to do so during their press conference call. While specifics around the conference call have not come in, it is reportedly ran over 90 minutes long. Some of the talent in line were not particularly happy with the developments over the past week. While some are questioning how TNA could not have an exclusivity clause with Destination America, it must be said that UTA, the talent agency that the company came on board with last year, negotiated the deal as part of the network and is not TNA. UTA is an overall. Sorry, go to the next page. Let's go to the next page. It's a 2-pager. Let's see. Going back up. And genre exclusivity is obviously not a commonplace clause in television contracts. Samoa Joe's contract with WWE's NXT allows him to work ROH dates, although previous reports say that his deal did not allow him to work nationally televised dates. It remains to be seen how WWE will react to Samoa Joe now appearing on Destination America with Ring of Honor. This may cause some issues. Update. According to the ROH press release, the initial deal is 26 weeks. Here is what the press release said. I'll go in here. The Sinclair Broadcast Group announced that it has signed a national broadcast deal with Destination America, part of Discovery Communications, the company's professional wrestling promotion, Ring of Honor. ROH will premiere on Destination America for 26 weeks beginning Wednesday, June 3rd, 2015, next week, at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. The announcement was made by Joe Koff, that is his real name, Joe Koff, Chief Operating Officer, Ring of Honor. Update 2. More details on ROH's TV deal. Several sources are reporting that ROH Destination America TV deal caught TNA completely off guard, blah, blah, blah. It is something reportedly been built over the relationship between ROH and Destination America's relationship is something that has been reportedly been built over by the last several months and is independent of whatever is going on between the network and TNA. Let's see. Destination America wants pro wrestling content on their network, and they want to make the cable outlet a quote-unquote destination for that, but it also depends on how good the ratings are in the end. ROH will be seen weekly through at least to the end of the year, but possibly longer. And this gives only the press release. Adam Cole sent out a tweet about Destination America, and blah blah blah, blah, blah. And of course they're breaking it on Twitter, and that is the extent of the article. Now, basically what this means is that, based on the article as well as tweets from the staff, more particularly MVP, no one on TNA, at least in the under echelons, the talent and the road crew and what have you, did not know about this deal and caught them completely by surprise, hence why they were worried. This, coupled with the recent pay issues and their unwillingness to speak on the matter, is perfectly understandable from the talent's point of view, because if you're not getting paid as much or at all, which is true in this case, you have a reason to be worried. I mean, what can you say? I mean, first you find out last week it drops that a story where the company seems to have been canceled by the broadcast company. And now you found out that even though they said it's not, even though they considered it a defamation of character, they went and got the #2 promotion in the company as far as viewership goes. So yeah, this is a scary thing for the TNA talent. I mean, this is because Dixie Carter is once again being extremely vague and not giving the details that she needs to give to assure her talent that everything's going to be alright. She's just worrying them more. So what can the talent think? What are you left to think? If you're working for TNA, what are you left to think when you find out that they just signed a broadcast deal with one of the top one of the top indie promotions in the country? What are you supposed to think about that? And they're not giving you the answers that you want. So of course you're going to be worried. And her whole pep talk about showing the world why they're the best. Dixie, if TNA was the best, why the fuck would they get ROH? Think about that. I know you're not all there, but think about this for a minute. Why would they be getting ROH if they want wrestling, and if you say they're perfectly content with having just TNA on their program? Why would they need ROH? Think. MVP, Bobby Roode, and Drew Galloway know. Why don't you? But yeah, I know myself and a lot of people have been saying over the years that this is the end of TNA. That we've been saying this a lot. We said that last year when Spike TV didn't pick them back up for another season and pretty much put the show on hold, and they spent months in limbo without anyone picking them up. Destination America was their last best hope. This was not, contrary to what Dixie Carter or what her propaganda machine would tell you, they didn't pick Destination America because they gave them the most money. They picked them because probably they were the only ones who would give them the money. Because the only other station that I heard was even remotely interested in them was WGN, a Chicago-based broadcast company. We get WGN. I don't know if everyone gets WGN, but mostly, the only time I ever watch WGN is for reruns of Walker, Texas Rangers. So they did slightly better with Destination America, but still not many are picking it up. And as for those, there's quite a few who think that this might lead to a partnership between TNA and ROH. No, that bridge has been burnt and it's dead and buried. There is no working relationship. There will never be a working relationship between ROH and TNA. No. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the new article that just dropped about the conference call that Dixie Carter gave. Once again, I would like to thank my brother from another mother, Mr. Dante Nickings, for providing me with the link to the story, keeping me heads up on this whole situation. Thank you. You have been a blessing to me, my brother. So, if you like what you see, link, comment, subscribe below. Got any questions, comments, or if you want to discuss what's going on with TNA and the ROH deal with Destination America, leave it below. I'll get back to you. If you want to support the channel, click on an advertisement. It literally takes a second out of your day. Or if you want to help directly, tip jars are up there. Drop $1 in the bucket. I could use a taco. Or as you've seen before, I could use a Whataburger. So yeah, that's my video. So until next time, this is shintigercurl. That dude in the straw hat saying good night, and TNA talent has got a lot to be worried about.